I have the Royals ranked 23rd in baseball. Fangraphs not as high on them, ranking them 26th. Goals for the year. Probably try to sneak into the postseason. They had a sneakily very good offseason. They added Austin Nola, Adam Frazier, Hunter Renfroe, Michael Wacha, Seth Lugo, Will Smith, Mike Brasso, who's been good before, Garrett Hampson. They also added John Schreiber. They added Nick Anderson. They added Kyle Wright. And they lost some solid guys. Like they traded away Edward Olivares, who I think is pretty solid. I'm pretty sure Zach Greinke had to have retired at this point. They lost Brad Keller, Taylor Hearn. They didn't lose anything too insane. A team that wasn't very good a year ago, only winning, I believe, like 57 games, something like that, or 56 games. They were really bad. They were one of the worst teams in baseball a year ago, and I don't know. A lot of people are higher on this team, as well as I am. I think they're going to be one of the most improved teams in baseball this year. Cole Reagans. A lot of people are saying sneaky Cy Young candidate. He started throwing really hard once he came to Kansas City. A 2.64 ERA in 12 starts, 71 innings pitched. And the FIP says, hey, 2.49. His StatCast data looks really good. It's just, can Cole Reagans do this for an entire season is the question. And I believe he can. I don't see why he couldn't do this for a full year. Then they brought in Seth Lugo and Michael Wacha, who are both average pitchers who have the potential to be even better. Solid guys if you want to potentially sneak into the playoffs and be a solid team. Brady Singer had shown some things that he's really good in the past. Can he go back and continue to be good is the question. Can he do that for a full season? Can he be good again? And you also see Jordan Lyles, according to Fangraphs, as the fifth guy in this rotation. He's an innings eater. He pitches a lot, and he's a solid, okay arm. I think he's a perfect guy for a team that's rebuilding. But you do have Kyle Wright, who you just traded for, and was a 20-win pitcher in Atlanta a couple years ago. Was really good in 2022, and he can get back to that. And I think potentially Kyle Wright's their number 2 pitcher, as Cole Reagans is going to be their ace going into the year. I think Cole Reagans could disappoint people. I think he could be a Cy Young candidate. I think he will be, but everyone's expecting it. I think Wacha and Lugo outperformed their numbers, though, a year ago. And I think they're okay, not elite by any means. The bullpen, I think, looks really good. Yeah, James McArthur, who's their projected closer, has some really good pitches, really good stuff. Will Smith means they're automatically winning the World Series, as he's won the last 3 World Series. You have John Schreiber, Nick Anderson, who was really good not too long ago. That group of guys is a solid bullpen. You have a built foundation in your bullpen. At catcher, you have Salvador Perez, who is not a catcher anymore. I'm going to be entirely honest. He cannot play defense at catcher anymore. He's not that elite of a hitter. He strikes out a lot. He chases. He's old, but he's a Royals legend. He's a statue guy. And I think might disappoint some people just simply because it is what it is. At first base, Vinny Pasquantino just needs to stay healthy. In 133 games between 2022 and 2023, he had a 122 OPS plus, 799 OPS. He hit 19 homers, a 272 batting average. He's been really, really solid. A BABIP of 279 in those 2 years. If he can play a full season and stay healthy, he has the chance to be an all-star caliber guy, a very good hitter. It's just about, can he continue to do that? At second base, you have Michael Massey, who has shown some flashes of being solid. I think he'll be replaced at some point, maybe by Nick Lofton. Ooh, potentially. We'll see. At third base, Michael Garcia. Foolish Bailey likes Markel Garcia as well. And I think he's good. He's a really good defender at third base. A guy who never played there before and was a really good defender there. He hits the ball hard. He doesn't chase. He doesn't swing and miss. And he's amazing at defense. Getting a second year under his belt. I think he was a rookie a year ago. Yeah, he was a rookie last year. He can get a second year under his belt. And I think he can be very, very solid. At shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. is one of the best shortstops in baseball. In my opinion, he's going to be an MVP candidate. He's amazing. Amazing speed. He was elite defensively. Should have won the Gold Glove a year ago. And he's a beast. I don't know how else to put it. MJ Melendez, who hits the ball hard consistently over and over and over again. Was a catcher. Sucked there. Now he's in the outfield. Also, not a great defender there either. MJ Melendez hits the ball hard. He just strikes out a lot. And it's about, can he cut down on the strikeouts? Is there potential? There's potential for him to be very good if he can cut down on the strikeouts. You got Kyle Isbell, who's not bad. Not necessarily amazing either. You have Tyler Gentry, who's looking to take that center field spot at some point during this year. They don't really have a lot of prospects on their way up, but their team is very young and improving. You also have a right fielder of Hunter Renfroe, the only guy in their projected starting lineup who's not a homegrown talent. He's just looking to bounce back, play a full season with nobody chasing him down necessarily. I think this team has the potential to win this AL Central division since it's very weak. But they can sneak in as a wildcard team, in my opinion. Best case scenario, they sneak into the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be an elite team, but I think they have potential. My over-under was 75.5. Vegas not as high on them, 73.5. If you're betting 73.5, take the over.